$2.5 billion. That is exactly how much energy leverage the United States lost to the Indo-Pacific today. And Ottawa orchestrated the entire shift. Zero buildup. The White House was completely sidelined. Prime Minister Mark Carney just drew a massive geopolitical red line right on the floor of the Canadian Parliament. While the world watched, he officially abandoned Washington's military strategy. He made it absolutely clear that Canada will not participate in sudden United States offensive operations. Period. But why is this exact moment so critical? Because Donald Trump just triggered a massive global energy shock. His sudden, unilateral moves in the Middle East have completely disrupted international supply chains. Global oil markets are in absolute panic. Prices at the gas pump are surging overnight. The United States economy is suddenly desperate for a reliable, immediate energy lifeline. Normally, Washington would immediately turn north. They would expect Ottawa to simply open the taps. They expect Canada to secure the American market before prioritizing anyone else. But Carney is playing a completely different game. He is not rushing to rescue the United States. Instead, he is incredibly calm. He understands the exact math behind Canada's economic leverage. Canada supplies over 4 million barrels of oil to the U.S. every single day. That is 60% of America's imported crude. Washington desperately needs that daily flow to keep its refineries running. Without it, the American manufacturing sector grinds to an absolute halt. But instead of answering Washington's demands, Carney is actively isolating them. But how exactly is Carney pulling this off? Look closely at his immediate response to the crisis. He is picking up the phone to Europe and Japan. He is building an independent coalition to bypass American leverage. He is coordinating directly with allied nations to manage the fallout. He refuses to let Washington dictate the global response. In fact, Carney is utilizing the G7 to neutralize sudden market shocks. He is actively pushing to unlock strategic global reserves to stabilize the international market. He is taking the steering wheel right out of Washington's hands. By doing this, Canada proves it is not a secondary player. Ottawa is actively shaping global energy security. And they are doing it without asking for Trump's permission. But if you think bypassing Washington at the G7 is a massive countermove, stick around. Because what Carney's government announced next completely rewires the global energy map, and the White House will not see it coming. While America searches desperately for affordable energy, Canada is quietly shipping its resources somewhere else, far away from the North American continent. The real target is the Indo-Pacific. Ottawa is permanently shifting its economic focus. But what happened next absolutely shocked Washington. Right in the middle of this massive global supply crunch, the Canadian government dropped an economic bombshell. They officially confirmed a $2.5 billion energy agreement just signed with India. While the United States scrambles for affordable oil, Ottawa secures a massive pipeline of wealth with Asia. This is a direct economic pivot. Canada is proving it does not need to rely on a chaotic American market. They are securing eager, massive buyers across the Pacific. They are diversifying away from Washington's unpredictable tariff threats. Ottawa is redirecting the physical resources that America needs most. But the real nightmare for the U.S. economy was still to come. This strategy goes far beyond just crude oil. Ottawa also confirmed the rapid expansion of massive uranium mines in Saskatchewan. This is a quiet, calculated shift of physical power. The United States operates the largest fleet of nuclear reactors in the entire world. Over 20% of the raw uranium used in U.S. commercial reactors comes directly from Canadian mines. It runs their major cities. It powers their advanced tech and defense sectors. Without Canadian uranium, the American power grid faces an unprecedented bottleneck. But Canada is expanding these exact mines to serve a new global strategy. They are securing new energy projects off the coast. They are expanding critical infrastructure for immediate export. They are moving vast amounts of resources directly to the Indo-Pacific and European allies. They are actively reducing their dependency on the American buyer. So, what does this actually mean for the global power dynamic? Washington acts like it holds all the cards. They rely on sudden tariffs and unpredictable maneuvers to create leverage. It is a highly reactive strategy. But Ottawa is quietly restructuring the entire board. Carney is expanding deep economic ties with India and Japan. He is utilizing the G7 to neutralize market shocks, and he is officially rejecting Washington's military adventures. Canada holds the physical resources that keep the modern world running, and they are choosing exactly who gets them. Washington might have the much larger economy, but Ottawa controls the critical supply chains, and right now, that leverage is moving entirely to the east. If you want the sharpest, objective analysis of the geopolitical shifts shaping Canada's future, you need to subscribe to Canada SR. We break down the trade deals, the policy shifts, and the real impact of every strategic move. Turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Is Canada's strategy of global diversification enough to bypass the impact of U.S. tariffs, or does Washington still hold the ultimate leverage? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.